Friends, I'm very pleased to welcome each and every one of you to my channel in English. I've been wanting to do this for a long time and have even tried a few times before, but today marks the real starting point. Today I will tell you why. Of course, we'll be talking about Bitcoin and what's happening in the market, but I also want to share 3 important things with you. I will talk about the reasons why I started this channel and explain why there will now be regular episodes from this point forward. I want to talk about what will be on this channel. Third, I want to share some vivid moments that I rely on daily when opening charts, making purchases and sales, and trying to earn money in the crypto market, which I have been involved in for quite some time. So let's dive right in and not waste any time. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started. Let's first talk about a series on Bitcoin today. After all, it speaks, but first, a few organizational points. I want today's edition to serve as an introduction. So 1. Someone knows me from the Russian market. Actually, I've been creating very valuable content in the Russian market for quite some time now. First off, I'm the host of the biggest podcast in Russian. I have hosted a large number of guests, including Forbes list members, media stars, and scientists. The channel has over 1 million subscribers, and I've recorded nearly 1,500 podcasts. It's the largest podcast out there. 2. Similarly, I have a channel dedicated to the crypto market, which I have also been running for many years. Besides my daily crypto market reviews, I also do podcasts about the crypto market and the economy. My guests range from project founders and exchange founders to investors, traders, and economists, covering a wide spectrum of expertise and insights. This channel has almost 150,000 subscribers, and I've recorded a total of 800 episodes so far. I've been wanting to create useful and engaging content in English for a long time now, and I'm excited to finally start working on it. I even had a few attempts. Judging by this channel where you are watching this video right now, the episodes were released several years ago. The very first episode, just so you understand, was recorded on April 1st, 2022, which was not 3 years ago, but then somehow I lost track and didn't have a systematic approach. This time, my team and I decided to approach the issue thoroughly. Firstly, we have quite a large number of resources available to us. Secondly, there is a great deal of information that we want to share with you, so we will now be doing this on a regular basis. Make sure to watch. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Actually, I think this is really the key point that we need to focus on today. Now, the second point. Maybe some of you are already subscribed, but I apologize for taking so long to explain this. It's an organizational thing. Besides this, I've created a Telegram channel where I'll be sharing my thoughts on the crypto market throughout the day. The link to the channel is below the video. Some of you are already subscribed and have written introductory posts about what will happen here. If you're subscribed, also go directly under this video. There's a link to my Telegram. Subscribe. Alright, that's all the organizational info out of the way. Thanks again to everyone, thanks for every view, and thanks for every like. Now, let's dive into the crypto market and talk about Bitcoin. I want to set the stage a bit so that we're all on the same page and fully understand what's going on. So today, I'll go over 5 key points that are really important to me, using Bitcoin as an example. So here's the deal. Bitcoin is currently hovering around 83 to 84,000. A lot of people are worried that the market might keep dropping. Some say the decline is over, the correction is done, and will start climbing again. I will definitely be constantly talking about this and sharing my assumptions and positions in the episodes. But today, I want to share a few things that I always rely on, which are crucial for me. Maybe some of you will find this really helpful. So I have 5 key parameters that consistently guide my actions and decisions in the market. This is a trend that we often see. There are always a few things happening in the market. First, it's either an uptrend. This is a situation where each high point is higher than the previous high point, and each low point is higher than the previous low point. This is an uptrend when the market is growing. There is, accordingly, a downtrend. This is a situation where each high point is lower than the previous high point, and each low point is lower than the previous low point. There is, accordingly, a sideways trend. Yeah, it's a messy and unclear structure with no clear trend, which is something we all dislike the most. Accordingly, identifying the trend is one important parameter on which I base my decision-making process. This is the most important point where everything starts. The second point, which is also extremely important for decision-making, is the trend break level. So what exactly is the trend break level? It's the point where one trend changes direction and shifts to another trend. Let's say we had an uptrend in the market, then at some point in time, something significant happens and the established structure breaks down. As a result, we switch from an uptrend to a downtrend. This is consistently the optimal entry point for me, whether it's a break into a short position or a break into a long position. It's always a good entry point for my strategy. Sure, I'll show it on the Bitcoin chart. Now is the key moment, which I wasn't really looking forward to. For me, it's always most profitable for the market to grow, but nevertheless, at the $92,000 zone, we had a trend break. We had a long ascending structure, and right here we set the last low point, after which the most recent high was established. So the $92,000 zone is the point where the trend shifts from being long to becoming short. That's the reason why we're currently experiencing a downward trend for Bitcoin. For Bitcoin to keep growing and for us to talk about reaching a new all-time high, we need to get back to the $92,000 zone and stay there consistently for a significant period of time. Yes, I'm just showing you this clear example so you can understand how I think, so we're on the same page. Accordingly, this is the second story. No, I made several notes to make sure I don't forget anything. 3 important things. On the topic of how I generally understand where the market is going and what I will do. These are liquidity zones. Yes, this is the area of trading where we've had some sideways movements and where there was a struggle between longs and shorts, indicating a period of indecision in the market. These zones are always our support and resistance levels, the barriers that either prevent us from rising or stop us from falling. So that's the third point. Yes, for example, let's assume together that Bitcoin, let's say right now, just hypothetically, decides to go down and continues its movement. Based on the chart, we can see there's a significant trading zone between 63 and 73. This zone will likely hold us for a while, and we might be able to build some strong positions here. This is something very important and defining for me when it comes to making decisions. Let's keep going. Before we move on, here's another usual reminder. I'll mention this quite often because I truly believe it's very important and worth repeating. When you're trading, when you're in the crypto market, it's crucial to trade on a reliable exchange. I've been a partner with Bybit for many years. They're my partners. We work together, and I've had several podcasts with Ben, the founder of the exchange. I believe that Bybit is the highest quality and most convenient tool currently available on the market. So if you haven't registered yet, or if you don't have an account, you can simply follow the link provided below my video. There is a link or promo code 24676, or you can register through this link and give it a try. This isn't financial advice, I just believe in using quality. For me personally, Bybit is the one, so make sure to give it a try and see for yourself. We are with you further. The fourth factor that I always consider in my decision-making process is psychology. Here's how I think. Let's say I assume the market has dropped to levels where it makes sense to buy. Yes, let's allow here. Can I be sure about this? No, I can't be sure. The market always has 2 directions, either up or down, but definitely not sideways. So I always have to consider how I'll feel in that situation if I'm wrong. Let's say I open long positions here, the market goes up, and I feel great about it. Suppose I open long positions, the market goes down and falls, let's say, from the current levels to the $63,000 zone. That's a 25% drop. How will I feel with such a drawdown? How will my portfolio feel, and what emotions will I experience? This is key. It's always about psychology. 4 factors for decision making. Even if I'm confident about how things will unfold, I always filter everything through psychology. Guys, what I always think about is the market mood, which in my opinion really drives the movement of money in the market. For me, markets are all about money, and the market mood dictates the flow of funds from the stock market to the crypto market, from the crypto market back to the stock market, and from one investment to another. It's fascinating how the market mood can influence these shifts, making it essential to keep an eye on how sentiment changes over time. Consequently, key interest rates change, lending levels fluctuate, and the volume of money issuance also changes. All of this impacts the markets. These are the 5 key factors I base my decisions on. Key factors. I'm telling you this because in future reviews, I'll be using these terms constantly. I'll always rely on these tools that are crucial for me, and I want you to be on the same page with me and understand how I think. Maybe for some of you, this is new information, and that would be awesome. If you found this helpful, leave a comment and give it a like. If you were already familiar with this, great. It means we're in sync, and now we'll be on the same page. And in future reviews, you'll understand how I think and make decisions. All right, my dear ones, let that be all for today. Once again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for new videos. Give this video a thumbs up. If helpful, share your thoughts in the comments below. Any support will be very important to me, and I will be very grateful to you for it. The Telegram channel link is in the description. Wishing you all great success, my dear friends. Until next time, bye-bye.